What's up, everybody? Michael here with the Hope Scope for November 17th through the 23rd, 2014. So this week is about changing our focus. We are changing our focus from the inside world to the outside world. And while we're doing that, it's important that we pay attention to what the outside world is telling us. You know, we've been very internalized over the past few weeks, and so now that we're kind of coming up for fresh air, the universe has some messages for us. So pay attention, open your ears and your eyes and your hearts, and really absorb the messages that life is sending you, because it's probably some good stuff that you should pay attention to. Now, this week, it's also advised to really separate yourself from any shady business. If you feel like you've been getting involved in something that just strikes you as shady, this is the week to really pull back, distance yourself, and really avoid getting burned from all that mess. Same with the relationships. Really important that this week we're not getting lured into any relationships that we kind of know are a hot mess. You know, if you feel like a relationship you're getting involved with is a little bit tangled and a little bit just something's not right, pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to what the universe is telling you, despite how seductive or alluring that relationship may be. This is how I seduce people, by the way. So pay attention to that. Definitely, again, the universe will be sending you the messages if you need to hear it. But what I am so excited about is this Saturday. This Saturday we have a super duper double whammy with the sun moving into Sagittarius and a new moon on the same day. Kind of like when the sun went into Scorpio last month, we had a new moon during that transition. So, and that is actually going to continue. The new moon is going to correspond with the sun sign changes for the next couple of months. So December and January, we're going to have these extra potent transitions and new beginnings. So this is a great time to work on our own self-initiatives, to really be not self-absorbed, but really self-focused. Remember, when you're being self-focused, it's not a bad thing. In fact, the world needs you to really focus on yourself right now, especially during these next couple of months where we have this new moon sun sign transition. There, I said it. Okay, so this time though, this moving into Sagittarius, I am so ready for it. I'm so pumped. Can you tell I'm a Sagittarius? But this sun sign transition is going to be about really embracing that independent energy, that adventurous energy, a new zest for life. So exciting. And because we have a new moon on the same day, this is making it extra potent, and this is a time to really go global with your plans. Go big with your enthusiasm and really gallop into the direction of your dreams. You are going to be supported by the universe, so no fear. Don't hold back. Now, the one warning with this switch into Sagittarius during a new moon kind of thing is that this can act like a truth serum for a lot of people. So it's really important that we speak our truth and we speak from the heart, but we should make sure that we're adding a dash of tact into that truth, which is something that Sagittarians aren't well known for. I don't know why. I mean, it's totally true. But it's so important that we are speaking with love so that we're supporting our relationships, not destroying our relationships with our own truth. Okay, so something to think about. Now, because this week is about getting messages from the universe and messages from spirit, I figured I would break out my Doreen Virtue Messages from Your Angels deck. Thought it was quite appropriate. And I wanted to use that for the beginning and middle of the week, and then for the end of the week, during this, the weekend when we're transitioning into Sagittarius and the new moon and the truth serum might come out, I figured that working with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland was going to be an appropriate deck, because this deck is all about relationships with ourselves, relationships with others. So I was hoping that we could pull a card here that will help us finesse our communication, or just finesse our relationships a little bit when we might be a little bit apt to just word vomit and maybe be a little bit hurtful. So hopefully that'll help us out toward the weekend. But let's go ahead and see what's going on for this week. And I'm just setting the intention that the messages that do come through these cards are going to be beneficial for everyone watching this video, and we're all going to gain some guidance to help us better navigate this amazingly transitional week ahead. Okay, so let's see what we have for the beginning of the week for Monday and Tuesday? Okay, we have Indriel. Okay, the angel Indriel. You see it right there. So Indriel says, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Wow. Okay, so again, light workers, if you feel like you're getting involved in some shadiness or some relationships that aren't serving you, that's not the way to go, obviously. That's not what you're here to do. Try to avoid those. But what I feel the real message of this is that we are really being supported to share our light this week. Don't hold it back. Don't dim yourself. Really let yourself expand and shine on everyone in your life. Really important that you hold that intention and that you're letting everyone benefit from your divine presence. In the beginning of the week, that's really important to be yourself and stick with your integrity. Stay true to yourself and honor your own integrity so that the world around you can benefit from that. So let's see what we have for the middle of the week for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, we have Rosetta. Beautiful. And Rosetta says, you've a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Interesting. So I feel like a lot of us watching this right now are going to be around kids in the middle of the week, or at least in a role where we are like a mentor figure or some kind of authority figure to young people. So do what you do best. I mean, if you really do have a gift with working with kids, allow that out. Allow that to make an impact on children's lives. And I really feel like, we're all spiritual teachers. We really are all here to teach and learn from one another. So I feel like the teaching and the learning just is more geared toward the younger generations in the middle of the week. So just make sure you're setting a good example and make sure you're really, again, being the light worker that you are sent here to be, because the chillin' is gonna be watching in the middle of the week. All right, so be a light worker, help those that are younger than you and mentor those that are younger. Let's see what we have for the end of the week and the weekend. And again, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And let's see what we have for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Win or lose. So the win or lose card, I feel, can be about conflict, running into some conflict with others during the weekend. But I feel like the message with this card is really to find common ground and really to avoid feeling like you have to either win or lose this battle. The best case scenario to get through this weekend unscathed is, if you do run into conflict, to find the common ground, let everybody involved in the conflict feel heard so that everybody walks away feeling like a winner and nobody feels like they've lost. I feel like that'll definitely set our entry into this Sagittarian energy up for a much more optimistic glow if we're avoiding the conflict this weekend. So there you have it. In the beginning of the week, be the light worker you're meant to be. The middle of the week, watch your P's and Q's, set a good example because the children are watching. And at the end of the week, you don't need to win the battle. Find that common place, that common ground, and let everyone feel like they've won. So if you'd like to book a private reading with me this week, feel free to hit me up on my Facebook page, Seasons Readings. You can also email me at seasonsreadings@gmail.com. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter, Hopescopes. And what else do I want to say? I love you guys. That's what I want to say. Have an amazing week. Congratulations for making it to this optimistic energy and this new joie de vivre. And I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so many transitional blessings for this week ahead. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Mwah.